The Art of Balance, Live Healthier, Happier and Longer the Japanese Way. By Kaki Okumura, author. Summary. The Art of Balance is a beautifully illustrated guide to improving your health and well-being in 4 areas: eating, moving, resting, and socializing, with small, manageable tweaks based on the author's experience of growing up in both Japan and the US. What's your dream health? Not dream job, dream health. We understand we spend half of our waking hours at work, and we think a lot about how we want those hours to feel. We deliberate at length about where to live and who to marry. Yet, without our health, we can't pursue any of those things. We can clock out of a job, but we can't clock out of our health, as my friend Kaki Okumura puts it in her book The Art of Balance, Live Healthier, Happier and Longer the Japanese Way. We should afford our health the same intention as our careers, she believes. Born in Dallas, raised in New York and Tokyo, Kaki has a unique dual perspective combining the Eastern and Western ways of life. Kaki's first piece I read was about how the Japanese stay fit for life without ever visiting a gym. In naturally walking 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day, they get all the exercise they need, she explained. No need to run for 2 hours on a treadmill. The article was short, simple, and Kaki even added her own drawings. In her book, she shows us the right questions to ask about our health. She also gives us approachable answers on how we can effortlessly implement what we learn. Her philosophy of harmony, which is what translates to, revolves around 4 pillars: eating, moving, resting, and socializing. Here are 3 lessons from the book to help you find your own health harmony. Watch food sizes while eating out, embrace convenience while cooking. Your exercise routine should be whatever you can easily maintain. Caring for your surroundings is a counterintuitive way to get more rest. Let's discover our dream health. Lesson 1. Mind food sizes when eating out, embrace cooking convenience at home. My fiancé and I both have full-time jobs. Whenever one of us cooks, we make enough for 2 meals. Sometimes that means we have to pace ourselves. All right, let's not devour yet another plate of carbonara and keep some for tomorrow. Meanwhile, when we order takeout, we often splurge. Let's get the big one. It's just a few bucks extra. Perhaps we should do things the other way around. In commuting between the US and Japan, Kaki noticed that food and drink sizes varied a lot. A medium drink in the US at 21 ounces is larger than a large one at 20 ounces in Japan. The average portion of fries is almost twice as large. If we choose thoughtlessly in the West, we'll often end up with needless extra calories. Meanwhile, cooking at home could be easier, Kaki suggests. Broccoli made in the microwave is still broccoli. Instead of moaning at the thought of having to cut, wash, boil, watch, and drain our veggies, we can buy ready-made florets, heat them in the microwave for 2 minutes with water, and voila! Japanese cookbooks actually recommend this. Cooking is about the result, not the show. Mind the sizes of foods and drinks when eating out and try to make your life easier when cooking at home. 2 counterintuitive tips, but they'll add up to more health. Lesson 2. When it comes to exercise, follow whatever routine you can easily maintain. Embed what fits, Kaki suggests when it comes to working out. Impactful exercise doesn't require intense exertion, sweating, or hours logged outside of our usual routine. I've believed in this idea since I heard Naval Ravikant say that the best workout for you is the one that you're excited enough to do every day. 5 years later, I've done 50 push-ups and 100 sit-ups every day. Has it made me look like Adonis? No. But it means I have moved every day and done close to 100,000 push-ups and 200,000 sit-ups. Walking more is only one of Kaki's suggestions. The outdoors are amazing anywhere, and you can combine them with activities you already enjoy, she writes. Why not shop at a mall instead of online? Or buy your groceries from the store instead of having them delivered? For me, Kaki's stickiest idea has been introducing a short Mako-ho stretching routine into my day. There are only 4 simple poses, each of which you can hold for just 40 seconds. Boom! You're stretching daily in only 3 minutes. Whatever you choose to do, start small and manageable. Exercise is not an all-or-nothing game, Kaki writes. It's for the rest of our lives, so why not take our time with it? Lesson 3. A surprising way to get more rest is to care for your surroundings. The Japanese character for rest is the combination of person and tree, Kaki explains. It shows that, more than just sleep, rest is about being in a safe place, somewhere we can feel peace. In order to find those places, we must care for our surroundings, she suggests. This has two parts: 1, to mind your environment, and 2, to treat any environment you're in with respect. This can mean adding comforting elements like lighting a scented candle. But it can also mean removing what's not needed, for example, decluttering or visually closing off your work corner. Japanese school children learn to clean up the classroom at 6 years old. Teaches them order, gives them a break, and still re-energizes them for the next activity. I once heard a story about this ritual which connects perfectly to one of Kaki's other ways to recharge: being curious. While teaching English in Japan, Evan Hadfield observed the kids cleaning up. One time, a 3-year-old named Kazuki stuck out his tongue behind the cloth he used to wipe the floor and licked the entirety of it while running up and down. "Why'd you do it?" Hadfield asked. "I just didn't know what it tasted like," Kazuki said. This lesson about curiosity perfectly captures Kaki's book. Perhaps the single best way to live a healthier life is to broaden our understanding of what constitutes a healthy meal, workout, or activity to begin with. And that's exactly what the art of balance will do for you.